This one from Ryan McCrystal from Sharp Football Analysis. Top draft pick predictions, best targets in the 2024 NFL Draft. Browns, top draft prediction, Chris Jenkins, defensive tackle, Michigan. Best targets, defensive tackle, Browns interior defensive linemen are 32. That's Shelby Harris, 31. Quentin Jefferson, 30. Dalvin Tomlinson. Clearly the unit needs some youth. Chris Jenkins would help the run defense. Florida State's Braden Fisk could give a boost to the interior pass rush. Cornerback, though not an immediate need, Greg Newsome is entering the final year of his contract. Browns are in a tight cap situation, so an extension is not likely. Iowa's TJ Tampa and Rutgers' Max Melton are potential targets. Running back, improving the backfield depth, potentially adding Chubb's replacement, should be one of Cleveland's top priorities. Jonathan Brooks, Florida State's Trey Benson offer similar balanced skill sets to Chubb's. All right. I get where they're going with defensive tackle. I don't know that you necessarily need to take a defensive tackle in the second round, I guess, is where I'm at with that.
I would agree with you. I like the guys they mentioned, but I think, you have Maurice Hurst. He's on a 1-year deal. Shelby Harris is on a 2-year. Dalvin Tomlinson still has 2 more years. So and neither one of them really showed signs of slowing down. They were both great last year. Shelby Harris really came on strong at the end of the season. They still hope that Siaki Ika can come in and give them some help on run defense. He didn't get to play a lot last year, so maybe if he's shown some progress. But yeah, I don't think that you're going to be seeing a defensive tackle in the second round. The Browns kind of showed their cards. I know they like to keep things close to their vest, but they've been really kicking the tires on wide receivers and offensive tackles. So I kind of feel like that's where you're going to see them go when they're on the clock in round 2.
Yeah, and I would tend to agree. And I was negative. Initially I said, there's nowhere they're going to take a running back. If a guy is sitting there and they have like a, say Trey Benson is there, and they say he's a second, a high second, low first round grade, I could see them taking a running back just because you're not exactly sure what Nick Chubb's going to be. They've said as much, and you're still going to run the football in this offense.
Yeah, and ideally Nick Chubb's going to come back and be Nick Chubb, but if we're going to be realistic here, running backs unfortunately have the shortest shelf life. So he's already, getting closer to his late 20s and now has a second knee injury. So yeah, if there's a good value pick, I can see them taking it as well. I don't think that they're going to reach for anybody. I don't think that they're going and they're targeting running backs. I think that, with Deontay Foreman, Naheem Hines being signed and bringing Chubb back this year, I think they feel good about what they have and they know they can get through the year. But I think you hit the nail on the head. If Trey Benson's sitting there in round 3, it's going to be kind of hard to pass somebody like that up.